Now a woman, the text in the Hebrew is Isha Ahad, meaning a woman of oneness, if you're translating it strictly. Isha Ahad means a woman of oneness. The Isha refers to the soul. Yah is the cosmic divine groom. We are his bride. He is the husband, and each one of us is his wife. So Isha Ahaz, a woman of oneness, describes the soul before it descends into this world. Before it comes onto the stage. It's one with Yah. Furthermore, the soul is described as a wife of one of the prophets. The word Navi comes from the word Nev, which means to communicate or move the lips. So the meaning here is that the soul which was above in heaven, before it comes down to this world, is in constant communication with Yah. And it's a vessel to receive the divine word, living a blissful existence before it comes down to this world. It lives a blissful existence. But then, by divine decree, the soul descends into the body, and that is when the trouble starts. The story continues. This woman cries out. The soul is crying out. It has left heaven and it's come to earth. And this soul is crying out to Elisha, the prophet. Elisha, aside from representing Yah and being Yah's mouthpiece, Yah's spokesperson, the very word Elijah is an allusion to Yah himself, because Elijah is two words, Eli and Shah. Eli, my God, turn to me. So there is this still small voice of the soul within each and every one of us. Ever since our physical birth is crying out to Yah. Maybe this would explain why a child cries out when they are born, a reflection of a spiritual lament. The soul cries out to Yah, who responds to us, Elisha. My God, turn to me. And says, your servant, my husband is Ishi, has died. What's the deeper meaning to this? The word Ishi, my husband, broken up is Aish, Yud. Aish means fire. Yud is the first letter of Yah's name. My fire for Yah has died after the descent from heaven. Dear Yah, what has become of me? I used to have a rapturous love for you like fire, to unite with you, to become absorbed within your divine embrace. That was my singular passion and desire. I don't feel that anymore. That fire has died. What has become of me? Worse still, the creditor has come. Not only has my passion gone, my fire gone, at least at that stage, I still remembered you. I was still cognizant and conscious of you. Now the creditor has come. Creditor, Nashor. In the book of Genesis 41, when Joseph names his son Manasseh, he says something. And Joseph named the firstborn Manasseh, for Yah or Elohim has caused me to forget. The same word as Nashor. So creditor also means to forget in the Hebrew. It comes from the same root. Not only has my passion gone, this is the soul crying out in a lament. Not only has my passion gone, my fire is gone also. At least at that stage, I still remembered you. I was still cognizant and conscious of you. Now the creditor has come, thrust into this body, enveloped by this animal soul, the human physical ego. I forget you. It gets worse still. Not only did the passion go, I also forgot that we are in a relationship. I forget that you are my husband. Worse than that, this creditor, this animal soul, the body that distracts and contains me and makes me forget you. It has come to take my children, my 2 children as his slaves. Your 2 children are your emotions and then your intellect. These 2 emotions once upon a time was exclusive for Yah. See, intellect directs and gives birth to emotion. Hence, as your intellect develops, our emotions change. Emotions is assigned to the body, intellect the soul. These are your 2 children. These 2 have to work together, and the dominant one should be the intellect, not emotions. So these 2 emotions once upon a time was exclusive. These children, they were exclusive for you, Yah. I loved you and I was in awe of you. Not only as I began this lament have they died, but the creditor is claiming them for his own, as his slaves, that is the body. I find myself emotionally entangled in that which is a betrayal of our relationship, of the oath that I took before I came to this world, which was to be and remain loyal to you. It seems all is lost. Every single one before you left heaven to come to earth, you took an oath to do something. But that passion is gone. It's no longer there. Life happened. We got busy doing other things. This is the lament of the soul, crying out to Elisha, our God, who responds. What does Sieva say in response to the lament of the soul? And Elijah, our God, who turns to us, said to her, "What shall I do for you? Tell me what you have in the house." My God who turns to me, my God who responds, said to the soul, What do you have in the house? The spiritual question Yahweh is asking here is there any part of you that still remains connected? Is there any part of you that is innocent, still innocent? Is there any part of you that is still loyal? The soul's response, a small cruse of oil. The soul responds, my essence. That is what is left. What is my essence? My essence as a Hebrew, that is all I have left. Someone told me I'm a Hebrew. That essence, that is all I have left. And that is symbolized by oil, because oil is always symbolic of essence. And one of the reasons is when all natural things break down to the point that they can't break down further, they become oil. They become petroleum. That's when they evaporate. Oil is the core essence of all living and organic matter. She says the jug of oil, the essence of the soul contained in the body, in the jug. That is all I have left. The soul is trying to make a connection to Yah. And how do we connect to Yah? We connect by the commandments He gave us. It's interesting, we translate the word mitzvah as commandments, but mitzvah comes from the root chava, which means to join, to attach, to connect. So when Yah gave us His commandment at Sinai, when He gave us this 613 mitzvot, they were actually connections. He gave us 613 ways to connect to Him. Even if you can take one of this 613 and connect to Him, how beautiful that is.